Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. Weekly court report 25 to 29 May 2026. Trial status. The trial remains in a defense case phase after the state formally closed its case in July 2025. The defense continues to call witnesses aimed at challenging the state's evidence, particularly regarding alleged confession statements, police conduct during investigations, and the credibility of key evidence linking the accused to murder of Senzo Meyiwa. Two major issues continue to dominate proceedings: the ongoing fallout from the testimony and the defense witness Madlenkosi Goodman Zondo. The state continued challenging the evidence presented by the accused and the defense witness regarding alleged confusion, police conduct, and relationship among the accused. Monday 2025. Monday 25 May 2026. Proceedings. The five accused returned to Pretoria High Court as the defense case continued. The focus remained on issues arising from the testimony of Madlenkosi Goodman Zondo, who previously alleged police brutality during the detention, intimidation by investigators, procedural irregularities surrounding the arrest and questioning, assault allegations aimed at extracting information regarding the murder investigation. Zondo maintained that neither he nor the accused were involved in the murder of Senzo Meyiwa. Legal implication. If the defense successfully proved that the police misconduct occurred, a certain evidence obtained during the investigation could be challenged. The credibility of investigators may be weakened. The defense could argue that the confession related to evidence was obtained improperly. However, allegations of police misconduct alone do not automatically invalidate the prosecution case. The court must determine whether such conduct materially affected the reliability of the evidence. Tuesday, 26 May 2026. Proceedings. The trial continued with the defense case. Attention remained on evidence relating to the circumstances around the alleged confession, the relationship between the accused, claims that some accused persons did not know one another despite alleged links identified by investigators. Legal implication. The state strategy appears aimed at demonstrating prior association among the accused, common contacts, cell phone communication pattern, connection inconsistent with the claim that the accused were strangers. If proven, such link could strengthen the state argument that the accused acted together or were part of a common plan. Wednesday, 27 May 2027. Proceedings. The trial set for a full day as defense proceedings continue. The court remained focused on evidence concerning alleged police conduct, witness credibility, contradiction between the witness testimony and investigative evidence. Legal implications. Credibility is increasingly becoming the central issue in the case. The court will ultimately have to decide which witnesses are reliable, whether alleged confession were voluntary, whether defense witnesses are credible, whether the state version is supported by objective evidence. The outcome may depend less on dramatic testimony and more on which version is supported by collaborating evidence. Thursday, 28 May 2026. Proceedings. Proceedings continue in the defense phase. Issues surrounding prior testimony remain relevant, particularly allegations involved, police intimidations, witness treatment, investigative procedures. The defense continue efforts to cast doubt on integrity and investigations. Legal implications. The defense seeks to establish reasonable doubt by attacking the reliability of police investigation, authenticity and voluntariness of confession evidence, the credibility of state witness. If successful, the court may find that key aspects of the prosecution case are insufficiently reliable to support conviction. Friday, 29 May 2026. Proceedings. Five accused again appeared before the Pretoria High Court. Defense case remained ongoing as the trial moved towards further witnesses' testimony and continuing examining the issues raised during the previous week. No final ruling was delivered during the week, and the matter remains far from conclusion. Legal implications. The defense still has an opportunity to call additional witnesses, challenge state evidence, present alternative explanations for the evidence already before court. The state will later have an opportunity to address the defense evidence before the court ultimately consider judgment. Key development carrying into this week. Bongani Ntanzi's evidence. Bongani Ntanzi remained a central figure in the proceedings. The state continued to challenge his denial of involvement, his claim regarding relationship with co-accused, his explanation concerning alleged confession statements. Legal significance. The court's assessment of Ntanzi's credibility could have a major impact on final outcome of the trial. Mandlenkosi Goodman Zondo's testimony. Zondo alleges police assault, intimidation, unlawful detention, and pressure to implicate suspects. Legal significance. The defense hopes these allegations will undermine confidence in the investigation. The state is expected to argue that even if misconduct occurred, it does not necessarily negate other evidence presented in court. Judge Mogotleng and Advocate Mnisi dispute. A controversy from the previous week continued cast the shadow over proceedings after Judge Mogotleng expressed strong dissatisfaction with the request by defense lawyer Charles Mnisi to be excused to participate in the combat marathon. Legal significance. Although unrelated to the merit of the case, the incident highlights ongoing tension regarding trial management and delay in matters that are already lasted several years. Overall assessment of the week. The week was largely devoted to a continued presentation of testing the defense evidence rather than the major new revelation. The central battle remains. Defense position. Police misconduct tainted the investigations. State position. The investigation remains reliable despite allegations. Defense position. Confession were improperly obtained. State position. Confession and related evidence remain credible. Defense position. The accused were wrongly implicated. State position. Evidence linked the accused to the crime. Defense position. Witnesses were intimidated. State position. Witness testimony support the state's case. Most probable next steps. Further defense witness will be called. The state will continue challenging the defense evidence throughout cross-examination. Argument regarding confession evidence will remain a key issue. Once the defense closes its case, final argument will eventually be present. The court will then move towards the judgment. Most probable outcome at this stage. Based solely on evidence publicly reported this far, the case remains finally balanced. The most likely immediate outcome is the trial continues for several more months while the defense completes its case. The ultimate verdict will likely depend on the court's findings regarding the confession of evidence, the credibility of defense witness, whether the state's circumstantial and direct evidence survive the defense challenge. Judge Mogotleng assessments of contradiction and reliability across all witnesses. At present, there is an insufficient publicly available information on confidentially predict conviction and acquittal, making the continuation of the defense case the most probable near the term's outcome. That concludes our analysis. Thank you for watching The Sim. If you found this breakdown useful, consider subscribing for clear, factual legal analysis. Until next time, stay informed.